February the 19th, 2026, former Prince Andrew's 66th birthday. However, instead of a surprise party, he was visited by the police early this morning. Officers were spotted near his home and several unmarked police cars arrived at the scene. His brother, King Charles, commented on the arrest of the former Prince Andrew. "I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and the suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I have said before, they have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter. Meanwhile, my family and I will continue in our duty and service to you all." Immediately after the arrest of the former Prince Andrew, jubilation spread among Londoners who believe that justice has finally been served. The case is so important to global public opinion that the British Prime Minister has also spoken out. The arrest of former Prince Andrew is the result of several months of investigations by British police and inquiries conducted after the disclosure of extensive files from the American investigation against financier Jeffrey Epstein. The first investigation against Epstein was launched in 2005 in Palm Beach, Florida. One of the parents reported that he had abused their 14-year-old daughter. In the following years, he admitted soliciting teenagers for prostitution, but with the support of his lawyers, was only convicted once. However, the American media increasingly published the testimonies of the victims, and he was arrested again. Epstein's trial was scheduled to begin in June 2020, but less than a year earlier, he was allegedly found hanged in his cell. Some wanted to silence the case. Others, like Donald Trump, wanted full disclosure. Trump ordered the authorities to conduct an investigation. The latest batch of Epstein files contains a huge amount of material, including this photograph showing Prince Andrew in an ambiguous position on all fours, leaning over a young woman whose identity and age remain a mystery. The former prince also faces allegations of sexual assault against a minor, the late Virginia Giuffre. In addition, Andrew, who served as trade envoy from 2001 to 2011, allegedly abused his position by passing on confidential information, banking secrets, and supporting the private interests of people close to Epstein. In exchange, as proven by some of the more than 3 million pages of documents, the financier allegedly recruited teenage girls to accompany Prince Andrew. British police are analysing all aspects of the case, including flight data and correspondence that could indicate abuse of power and violations of the law. The antics of the now former Prince Andrew are a huge image scandal for the royal family. This is a very sad story, a story of a fall that should have not happened. It will certainly affect how the rich and influential are seen. But this is an uncomfortable story, not just for the British monarchy. Many names appear in the Epstein files, but not all of them had anything to do with his criminal activities. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and former US President Bill Clinton, and others, were seen at Jeffrey Epstein's parties. The story of Epstein's Island still holds many secrets. It arouses great emotions, and for now, there remain more questions than answers.